Our volunteer this year is Brent, and he's been helping us lead and manage and wrangle our Music in the Mountains event.
Music in the Mountains is Camp Chief Hector alumni, mostly, playing music for all of us who buy a ticket. We run a silent auction, we have a 50-50 draw, and other ways to raise funds towards YMCA Strong Kids, to send kids to have an experience at Camp Chief Hector.
Brent is an amazing guy. He has been a leader and a mentor his whole life. I met him back in the 80s. He is a mountain man through and through, and a community guy and a Y guy. He lives out those values daily.
I have a long history with the YMCA of Calgary. I started as a young boy learning how to swim in the Buff at the old Central Y. I attended Camp Chief Hector as a camper and a staff for parts of the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. My dad was a counselor at Hector in the 40s. I volunteered at a variety of branches with the Y, and I was the youth director at the North Family Y and the recreation director at the Calgary Young Offender Centre on contract with the Y.
Brent Harris absolutely deserves to be our Volunteer of the Year. He probably should have been the last few years too. He's just such a positive force and a mentor and a leader. He lives out those YMCA values with his family and his friends and his connection to the outdoors. He's just been a real gift.
Volunteering is really important. Now that my kids have fledged and they've launched the family nest, I have even more time to give in my community, and there's very few things that feel as good as contributing to the betterment of others in our community.